Hello students, how are you preparing for your board exams? I hope you are doing well. Today in this video, I am going to tell you some numerical problems from the chemical equations where most of the students were commenting on explaining some of the problems which are being asked in the exams and students were unable to solve this kind of problems. They used to leave the problems and come. But let me tell you student, these kind of problems are very easy if you are very much clear with your mathematics concept of unitary method. These kind of problems are very easy to solve. So let us start by solving few of the problems. I would be telling you some 4 to 5 questions here and one question I'll be giving you as a homework. So let me start here all of you students. So the first question, 2 mg which is being asked in the exam paper, special test paper. 2 mg plus O2 gives 2 MgO, that is magnesium reacted with oxygen gives MgO. This equation is already a balanced equation which is good for you now, otherwise you have to balance it first. Calculate how much oxygen is required to combust 10 moles of magnesium from the given equation. 10 moles of magnesium is there. How much of oxygen will be getting here? Okay. So first of all, write the equation, balance it if it is not balanced. Then 2 moles of magnesium is giving here for me 1 mole of oxygen here. Okay. So 10 mole of magnesium will give me 10 into 1 divided by 2 using the unitary method. So I will be getting here as 5 moles of oxygen. You can do it by the ratio method also. So it is 2 magnesium and 1 mole of oxygen. See, mole means the coefficient behind the element is called as a mole. You can think it as the simplest method here all of the students. Otherwise the mole definition is, it is given as 6.022 into 10 power 23 particles or atoms or molecules. So you can say this much of particles is equal to 1 mole. In terms of weight or grams, we can say it is a molecular mass of the in grams here, of the element in grams or the molecules in the grams. Okay, like MgO it is. So we can calculate its mass of Mg is 24 and mass of oxygen is 16. So we can, if we add it, we'll getting here 40 grams. So 40 grams is the MgO's mass, molar mass, molecular mass, and that is equal to 1 mole. Okay, all of you. So here moles are written behind the elements here. So here 2 moles are given here for the magnesium and 1 mole is for the oxygen. So 2 is to 1. Now they are asking 10 moles, right? So 10 moles is given to you, then how much of oxygen will be there here? So you can see here 2 to 10 it is into 5. So you should do multiplication here also. So I will be getting here 5 moles. That means 5 moles of oxygen. Simple method it is, just that's it. Okay, all of you. So moving on to the next question here. So in this next question here, always to see here everyone. Carbon reacted with oxygen and formed carbon dioxide. Calculate how much oxygen is required to combust 240 grams of carbon and also find how much of carbon dioxide is evolved here. It is a 4 marks question all of you students. So they are saying carbon is reacted with oxygen, we will getting as carbon dioxide. How much of oxygen is required for 240 grams of carbon? Okay, fine. See here all of you now. So carbon reacted with oxygen, we will be getting here carbon dioxide. So just calculate the grams, molar mass, molecular mass here. So now I got here 12 grams. 12 grams of carbon is giving me. So here 12 grams of carbon is giving me 32 grams of oxygen here. You can see it everyone. Yes. So 240 grams of carbon is given to me, then how much of oxygen I will be getting here? So that is the answer is 240 into 32 divided by 12. Using unitary method, we will be getting a 640 grams of oxygen. I think all of you understood here. Yes, that's why they have asked here those things only, that how much of oxygen is being required to combust 240 grams of carbon. Now how much of carbon dioxide is evolved here? When 240 grams of carbon is given, we are getting 640 grams of oxygen here, C plus O2. So we got to simply as CO2. That means if we just add the 240 grams and 640 grams, whatever we have, we will be getting as 880 grams of carbon dioxide, right? So I hope you understood this answer also, students. Moving on to the next question now. Now in the next question here, students, you can see here, calculate how much of carbon dioxide is evolved if 440 grams of propane is combusted with oxygen, and also calculate how much of moles of the oxygen is required to combust 10 moles of propane, right? So there are 2 parts of the question here, and this question is asked for the 4 marks here, students. So calculate how much of carbon dioxide is evolved if 440 grams of propane is combusted with oxygen. 440 grams of propane is combusted with oxygen. How much of carbon dioxide is evolved here? So first of all, balance it, students, the equation. If it is not balanced, just balance it, students. So after balancing, we can see here, so 1 mole of propane is giving me 5 moles of oxygen here. Now they did not ask in moles, they are asking grams now. That means if 440 grams of propane is given to you, how much of carbon dioxide is evolved here? So if 440 grams is given to you, how much of carbon dioxide is evolved here? So to find in grams, what we have to do here, we need to find the molecular mass here, right? we need to find the molecular mass to find in grams, right? So molecular mass of C3H8 we will be getting here as 44 grams, and that is 1 mole, and CO2 it is given as 132 grams. Since 3 CO2 is there, that is 3 moles of CO2 are there, so 3 into 44 should do it, so we'll be getting as 132 grams. I hope you understood here how we are getting these numbers here. So 3 atoms are there here, carbon weight is 12, 3 into 12 plus 8 into 1, so we'll be getting as 44 grams per mole. Carbon dioxide 12 plus, that is carbon weight is 12 plus 2 into 16 will be getting as 44 grams. Since 3 moles of carbon dioxide is there, so we should do 3 into 44 grams, right? So we'll be getting as total as 132 grams. Now what is the question here? 440 grams of propane, how much it will give you? 44 grams is giving me 132 grams of carbon dioxide. 440 grams will give you 440 into 132 divided by 44, so we'll be getting as 1320 grams of carbon dioxide. I hope students you are understanding with this answered solution also, and you are understanding with the process also. So very simple here. So just calculate, if it is in grams, calculate the molecular mass. If it is in moles, just you can see the coefficient of the element here, okay? If it is in moles, if it is in grams, just calculate the molecular mass. Simply you should do this work only, right? Moving on to the next question now, students. Right, sorry, here there is one more part of the question here they have been asking here. So what is one more part of the question? Let us see here. Also calculate how much moles of oxygen is required to combust 10 moles of propane. So it's very simple here again. So if 10 moles of propane is given to you, how many moles of oxygen is required? This much of propane is given to you, how many moles of oxygen are required? Okay, so 10 moles of propane will give me how much of oxygen? You can do this by ratio method only. 1 mole of propane is equal to 5 moles of oxygen. 1 is equal to 5. 1 is equal to 5. 10 will be equal to how much? Since it is multiplication of 10 here, so we should do here also multiplication of 10. So we'll be getting here 50 moles, right? So this the answer is 50 moles of oxygen. So you can do in this method also. 1 mole of propane will get 5 moles of oxygen here. So how much oxygen is there here? 5 moles of oxygen. So 10 moles of propane will give me as 10 into 5 divided by 1. So we'll be getting 50 moles of oxygen. You can do this method also, or you can find by this method also, right? So the two methods have been there here, either by ratio method or by the unitary method of the mathematics. I hope you understood with this third problem also. The third problem is also over, all of you students. Moving on to the fourth question here now. Now, fourth question is here, all of you students. Propane combustion is very much important. See here, again they have asked in one of the question paper here, exam question paper here, pre-public examination. So what they asked you, let us see here. Propane equation is given to us. How much of carbon dioxide is evolved when 2 moles of propane is combusted? When 2 moles of propane is there, how much of carbon dioxide is evolved here? Here 1 mole of propane is given me 3 moles of carbon dioxide. If 2 moles of propane is there, then how much of carbon dioxide will get here? Again you can do it with the ratio method only simply. Here 1 mole is given me 3 moles of carbon dioxide. If 2 moles it is, then how much will get here? So you can see here, all of you, 1 to 2 it is multiplication of 2 here. You should do here also multiplication of 2 only. So 3 into 2 will get as 6 moles. So answer is 6 moles of carbon dioxide. So let us check it by the process also here now, second method. So propane equation, write down combustion of propane equation. 1 mole of propane gives me 3 moles of carbon dioxide here, 3 moles of carbon dioxide. 2 moles of propane will give me as 6 moles of carbon dioxide. Very simple. Okay, all of you. So this was the first part of the question asked here. Second part is what information does it gives here? This equation gives me the balanced equation. It is a combustion of propane. This answer you have to write down in the second part of the question. Okay, all of you. I hope you understood with this answer also. Moving on to the next question now. This is just a 1 mark question here, all of you. I don't want anyone to leave 1 mark, 2 marks or 4 marks any of the question to you. That's why I am highlighting with all the types of questions to you. If it is easiest level also or moderate level also. So moving on to the last fifth question here. Calculate how many moles of sulfur dioxide will be evolved when 5 moles of sulfur is reacted with oxygen. See, there can be two types of questions that be asked in your question in examination paper, either by the moles concept or by the grams, in the form of the grams, moles or grams. Okay. So here again 5 moles of sulfur is reacted with oxygen. So how many moles of sulfur dioxide will be evolved here? Okay. So see here, all of you, S plus O2, sulfur plus oxygen reacts, we will get as sulfur dioxide. So that means here 1 mole of sulfur is giving me 1 mole of sulfur dioxide. So if it is 5 moles of sulfur is given to me, then very simply you can write down as 5 moles of sulfur dioxide will be evolved in this reaction. I hope you understood this answer also. This is the simplest answer of 1 mark question, where most of the students even leave this type of questions in their examination. Please don't leave any types of questions. These are very easy questions. Okay. Now for today's homework question now, students. Now this is your homework question, all of you, of the board examination asked here. How many grams of oxygen is required to combust 480 grams of magnesium? Find the mass of MgO formed in the reaction. Please pause the video and note down this question and find the answer and comment me with the answer of this question. So I hope you understood with today's videos all the 5 questions which I have explained you today. If you have any doubts, please comment me in the comment section. Thank you all of you. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe the channel.